Dear students, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. We are discussing a number system, and in this number system, today we will discuss decimal numbers. What is the definition of this decimal number, and what are the different properties? How can we compare two or more than two decimal numbers? What is the place value? This all we shall discuss in this class. So let's begin. First of all, let me define what is a decimal number. It's very simple. Any number which has decimal point, any number which has decimal point, that number is known as decimal number. It's so simple. Like it is 17.13. This is a decimal number. 235.1359. It's a decimal number. It is 42.563. So this is a decimal number. So this is the first point. That is definition of decimal number, and it's very simple. Any number which involves this decimal point, we say this is a decimal number. Point second, this decimal number has two parts. This part, the part before this point, this part is known as whole number part. So the whole number part of this very number, that is 42. And this part, this is known as fractional part. That is fractional part. So the fractional part of this very number, that is 0.563. So remember, whenever you see a decimal number, you should remember there are two parts. First part, that is before the point, that's known as whole number part, whereas the second part after the point, that is known as fractional part. So when we have to compare, if we are having two decimal numbers and we have to compare which is bigger, which is smaller, how to do that? Very simple. First of all, we have to see what is the whole number part. Let me consider this is mine first and this is mine second number. First of all, I will compare whole number part of these decimal numbers. If I can decide only looking the whole number part, which is bigger and which is smaller, then I have nothing to do with the fractional part. But if the whole number part was same, then I have to check the fractional part of the numbers. So here you are seeing it's 42 and it's 53. Obviously 53 it's greater, so we don't need to go to fractional part. We will say 53.19231, this is greater number, this is greater decimal number, and 42.563, this is smaller number. But the problem is, if the whole number parts are same, at that time what we will do? This is first part, this is first number, and the second number is here 42.569. Now we have to compare between these two numbers. Look, whole number part, that's 42, whole number part, that's again 42. So we can't say. Looking in the whole number part, we are not in a position to say which is lesser, which is greater. So let's go to fractional part. When we see fractional part, we will see from this first digit, that is 5. This is 5, and here it's again 5. So the numbers are same. Second, this is 6, here is again 6. So up to this place, numbers are again same. And the third one, this is 3, and here this is 9. Now we know 9 is greater than 3. So we say 42.569, this is greater than 42.563. So you should remember, if the whole number parts are same, then we have to check fractional part one by one. All the digits of fractional part one by one. If the first digit is same, we say we can't say. If the second digit is same, we can't say until we will go to third digit. So whenever we find any digit is greater than the same digit, means having the same place in other digit, other number, then we can say the number is greater or the next number is smaller. Let me show one more example. It's 9.5 9.53 and it's 9.80. Okay, whole number part it's 99 and it's same. When we see the fractional part, first digit is 5 and the first digit is 8. So we say this is greater and 9.53 is smaller. Okay, and remember always, if the first digit is greater after decimal, if the first digit it is greater than the first digit of the second number, then if there will be many larger numbers in the fractional part, that cannot make the number greater. Like this, it is 72.4 and it is 72.1998. So this 9998 being the larger numbers, larger digits, these cannot make 72.199 greater than 72.4 because the first digit, that is 4, it's greater than this one. So this 4 makes this whole number greater than next number. So this is the comparison, how we can compare between fractional numbers. Now we will look place value. What is the place value? It is 38.943. This is a decimal number. 38.943. Place value of whole number part, that's easy, you know that. There is nothing new. It is 8 and it's 30. This is 1's place, so it's 8 into 1, that's 8. This is 10's place, so it is 3 into 10, that is 30. So this is easy for you, whole number part. Now let us see the fractional part. Remember, fractional part places start from here. This is first place, this is second place, and this is third place. 9 has the first place, means greater place. 4 has the second place. So the place of 4, it is lesser than 9 but greater than 3. Similarly, 3, it has the third place and it is the lowest place in this number. Remember, my dear students, this first place, it says 9 parts out of 10 parts. It's 9 by 10. If it is 2, then it's 2 by 10. 2 parts out of 5 parts. If it's 5, it means then 5 parts out of 10 parts. So remember, after decimal point, the first place that is divided by 10, that place is known as 10th place. 10th place. It says how many parts out of 10 parts. If it's 1, so means 1 part out of 10. If it's 9, as it is this time, it means 9 parts out of 10 parts. If it's 5, then it's 5 parts out of 10 parts. Okay. Second, this is 100th place. So this 4 means 4 parts out of 100 parts. Out of 100 parts. Similarly, 3. This 3 means 3 parts out of 1000 parts. So the first place is 10th place. Second is 100th place. Third is 1000th place. So on. Remember that this is divided by 10. This is divided by 100. This is divided by 1000. Same 10,000, 1 lakh, etc. This is the procedure of finding place values. So the place value of this 9 is 0.9 because it's divided by 10. Place value of this 4 is 0.04 because it's divided by 100. And the place value of this 3 is 0.003 because it is divided by 1000. Its place is 1000 place. Here you can see what's the place value of these digits. And remember that this fractional part of any decimal number, it's always lesser than 1. Always lesser than 1. One more thing is like and unlike decimal numbers. Like and unlike decimal numbers. It is very simple. This is 5.23, 6.49, 58.231, 69.102. These two are like decimals and these two are like decimal numbers. So how you can recognize? Very simple. If the number of digits in the fractional part means after the decimal, like here, this decimal, number of digits after decimal is 1 and 2. Two numbers, two digits after the decimal. And the same two numbers are here after this decimal. So we say these two are like fractions, not like fractions, like decimal numbers. You have to only check after decimal point how many digits are there. If the number of digits after this decimal point are the same in two or more than two decimal numbers, you say these decimal numbers are like decimals. And if the number of digits is different, you say the numbers are different. These are not like, these are unlike. Simple. So these two like decimal numbers, and these two again like decimal numbers. And 69.102, another is 73.53. These two are unlike decimal numbers because the number of digits here, that is 3, and the number of digits here, that is only 2. So you say as the number of digits in the fractional part is not same, that's why these are unlike decimals. And the number of digits in the whole number part doesn't matter, that has no value while you are recognizing whether the decimals are like or unlike. This doesn't matter. Here are 2 and 2. Let me write here one more, that's 8. It's now 873. It doesn't matter. If here is one more digit, that is 3, now the two decimal numbers are like decimal numbers. So remember, if the number of digits in the fractional part, that is same, you say like decimal numbers. And if the number of digits is different, you say unlike decimal numbers. One more thing, that is how to round off the decimal numbers. Sometimes we are asked, write the answer up to 2 decimal places, up to 3 decimal places, up to 1 decimal place. So at that time we round off other numbers, other places. And what is the procedure or what is the method of rounding off these places? Let us learn. Let me take the number, that is 26.23769. This is a decimal number, and I need only 2 places after the decimal. After the decimal, I need only 2 places. Remember for it. So we will write 26.2, this is the second place up to 3. Shall I write 26.23 as it is, or I will write 26.24? So the place which I need, will it change up to higher rank or not? This is 3 this time. Will it become 4 or not? If it is 1, will that 1 become 2 or not? It depends upon the digit which is after that, this place. That is 7 this time. We have to look. If it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the original number will remain as that is. Understand? This time we need only 2 digits after decimal point. Now we have to check what will happen to this 3. This is the original number, that is 3. Whether it will remain 3 or it will become 4. Only 2 cases. Either it will remain 3 or it will become 4. So the rule is, if the digit after this 3, that is 7 this time, if that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the 3 will remain 3, there will be no change. But if the digit after this 3, that is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then we will add 1. It will change and we will add 1. So this time we are looking, it is 7. So 7 is from this group. So we have to add 1 to the 3, and the correct rounding off is this. It will become 26.24. Understood? Yeah, let me show one more example. If it is 56 or 563.92319, we need only 2 digits after decimal point. So we need 563.92. Now the question is whether it will remain 92 This 2 will remain 2 or it will become 3. Will we add 1 or not? It depends upon this. What is after 2? We have to keep up to this place. So we have to check this one. So this 3 belongs to this very group. It means we don't have to add 1 to this 2. So the answer, correct rounding off, is 563.92. Let us change this 2 now. No, not this 2. Let us change this 3 now. We will make this 6. If this is the question and we need only 2 places, what we have to do here? So it is 563 point not 92 but 93, because the 6, this belongs to now this group. So the very simple, if the last digit belongs to first group, that is 0 1 2 3 4, then we don't have to add 1. And if this digit where we are leaving, where we are separating it, if that digit belongs to this group, which is 5 6 7 8 9, then we have to add 1, which is our last digit, which is our last place where we have to stop. If we have to stop at second place, we have to see what is the number of third place. If we have to stop at third place, we have to see what is the number at fourth place. What is that number? To which group that belong? Is that belonging to first group, that's 0 1 2 3 4, then nothing will add. But if that was belonging to the second group, 5 6 7 8 9, then 1 will add to the third place. So this is the rule how to round off these decimal numbers. Thank you.